too. Right?
Oh,
Copy. Okay.
okay. All right, let's go with this. So this citizen of Regenera, citizen and citizen, said, I pledge to come to the aid of any Regenera citizen on any of those given days to support them to unequivocally know, learn, and or remember that they are whole, perfect, and complete exactly as they are and exactly as they are not. Furthermore, I hereby re-invoke, re-establish, and wholly redeclare my natural earth form, any and all relevant national, international, trans-international, global, and universal, constitutional, and any other rights as an inhabitant of spaceship Earth, Milky Way galaxy, and universe to protect those that are unable to protect themselves, even and especially if they are unable and or not conscious of their need to be protected and set truly free. We are committed to being spokespeople, inspired and inspiring participants in ensuring a livable future for the children and all future generations of human and non-human inhabitants of planet Earth, or spaceship Earth, as Dr. Fuller called it. We have more power and influence together than apart. Ultimately, we the people of the world to be on board with this mission and believe it is possible. We're also committed to proving once and for all that humans are truly an intelligent species that is not going to continue destroying each Earth. With that, I'll give you the stage to invite a bunch of really smart people to join me and jam a little bit.
Thank you, Nico. That is a hard act to follow. Nico Alone and Rocker T. I hope I got that name right. I'd never heard him jam before. I know he was part of it last year. But the only way I could imagine possibly following that up is with 9 beautiful individuals from all over this planet that I believe is a pretty good random sample of the 126 individuals that are in the cohort revolution, which has been going on for almost 7 months now. Can't believe it has passed this quickly, and we are here now. Great to see everybody. Y'all are welcome to come off mute. We are only one small part of individuals, collectives, organizations, and even, believe it or not, some government leaders, finally, around the world and in near space, I understand, that they're working on integration of all of this amazing, sometimes baffling technology so we can create a world that works for all of life, humans and non-humans alike. That is my vision and a future we can have right now. And I invite whoever is compelled to share from the panel for now what their vision is for the now and who we can be and simple things that we can do.
I could just kick it off, Oaken. It's really simple on my part. I just want everyone to be themselves. And I want us to be as a community to help foster everyone just to be themselves.
Right.
Stroopy, did you say you were number 3?
I said I'm number 3, but are you counting with us? I guess so. But is Nico, Roxy, Rocker T, all of them. It's so nice to be with all of you. And my idea for this was knowing the knowledge that gives us the flow edge. So my piece of knowledge, my piece of advice for everyone is to triangulate a little more. Give the triangles a try, because if you just do that, you will be playing with structure from the heart, and you will be in the same groove as all of the universe, and all of it will be with us, and will be one, will be whole, and will be healing again.
Blessings, everybody. And mine will be sort of not to take nature for granted and sort of listen and speak to it in a way where most of the answers are from it. And mine will be actually just to listen and talk to nature and not take it for granted.
I'm going to add on that, which is that we are all just to remember the remembering that we're actually nature, and how much when we step back into it and we come back to the trees and the ground and the grass, and like, you know, we've heard being and listening and attuning to what we are, because this is an ontological experiment, so to speak, where when we tune back in, then we're going to build, we are right now already in this time and space building the new ways that hold us, and the new ways that we're growing together. So we're doing it now, and so it's continuing on with that, and as we fuse more and more together, it's just so opening that, unboxing the senses, so that we can come back to our senses and then take care in what's needed here.
I want to add, like, every day has big essences inside it. And when we focus our intentions and senses and all our own beings, so the essences really highlights in our day. So I really believe on it. So it's really like, and it's in now, when it appears, it will continue to build up the future also. And so this is the one that I want to add right now.
Speak up.
Because while people are talking here, I'd invite the guests here today to put in the chat, or you can go ahead and start to raise your hands now, what your visions are, to keep it simple, not that complicated. And we have to hold our government leaders around the world accountable once and for all.
I think the most simple thing would be to just be really present in the now, as we all were speaking about a while ago. And maybe just do little acts of selfless giving with no expectation. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that we are being asked for our hearts to be awoken and connected to one another. That ultimately the creator within all of us lies within that love, within our hearts. And it's the creator within us, and the support from our communities and the collaborations within those communities that are our pathway to the future.
Can I add one more thing, Hogan? Can I add one more thing real quick?
You don't have to ask, brother. Go.
Oh, thank you, man. You know, one of the things I said was I like to speak last, and not because I think I have the most important thing to say. My life journey has shown me how to give more people space to talk, because I talk a lot as a Jew from New York, I joke around a lot about that. You know, one of the things I would love to see, and I have a quote that I put on my email signature that says something like, "A wise person knows they know nothing." And what that means to me is, regardless of my own past, I find the greatest experiences that I have created have been amongst discussions like we are having right now, because this group and this discussion is the future. You know, one thing I always ask people when they ask me what I want, when they ask me what they want, I tell them, you know, the easiest way to figure out what you want is just to close your eyes and imagine exactly what that is, regardless of whether or not you think it can happen. And us as a group will help manifest that as closely as possible. So the power of imagination can unlock anything, and the power of the imagination will help heal the world.
Choo-choo!
Oh, tight. Stephen, are you in a space to contribute?
Yeah, I just want to add on to what Brian just said, because it's really resonant with just the way I'm thinking about how, if design is everything a human touches, then we're all designers. And that in itself, by being human, gives us this permission to imagine, design, and build the future together. And so that's kind of what I'm inspired by, is just we're connecting to ourselves, to connect to each other, to connect to the earth, so we can build a world that loves itself. And if you're part of that dream, then that's kind of the Builders Collective idea. We're all building this together.
I've heard different people say the love word, and I think that's the main number one word in this world. If we could all follow that LOVE, everything we do.
Thank you for sharing that, Georgia, and for being here today. Any other guests that would like to share, feel free to come off microphone and just throw in. If you're talking over somebody, I invite you to sort it out. We're capable of that here. And if you'd like to raise your hand to share too, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, we can sit back and listen to Droopy play, and if anybody has instruments, can do that as well. If somebody speaks, we'll back off, let them speak. And please, if you aren't compelled to speak, please put in chat some of your visions for how simple it can be in the moment to have that world that works for all of life, because it's not as complicated as we've made it seem to be.
A world with no borders or lines of control. Well, I guess to bring it back to the soul, how about a world which remembers the whole? The whole of it is everyone is a heart, and that's a good start. If we keep playing from those, well, who knows what we'll see tomorrow. But remember one thing, please, because you are one with the whole universe, whole of it. Here we are, now. And to be whole is to be inside and out. And to get around that, embrace the fact, open your eyes. See? Nice. Isn't that a beautiful world that is manifest in you and I? So full of love. If only we could hear it sing to us every day as the sun is in sight over the horizon. This vast choir, orchestra of birds singing, hey, 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 listen up. It's a new day. Hey, 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 listen up. Here's a new day. Hey, 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 listen up. Sphere's a new day. Hey, 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 listen up. And with that, remember, the lines do not divide, they connect. This, if anything, has all the effect to respect one another and remember, it is not you and I, it's us, universe in the house.
I like to say that imagination to me is everything. It's the driving force of what creates the beauty in the world. What I show in my own artistic expression is a multitude of my emotions as an output of who I am. And it's actually how I explain to people what art means. And in this meaning, art is everything. In the designs that I do, I create what look like organized structure surrounding what looks like more abstract artistic pieces. And the reason I do that is to show, let's say, like in here, the Voronoi pattern that's in the lanterns, the kind of abstract, organic, almost chaotic nature of life. And surrounding them is the framing of the lanterns, sort of the structure of what that is. And my thoughts on that are we must have organic, even chaos in our life to grow. It's very important. It's how we become who we are. But we also have to be grounded with structure to keep it from going out of control so we don't lose ourselves. And I think it's very important that we all show in what we do the meaning of who we are, to represent that for a community, to give them the inspiration of doing the same themselves.
Smiling at the sun, I remind myself of thoughts I struggle to find, of a people that lived long before, a name that I have they had, an opportunity I'm glad. Right now, confused Lord walks and talks, silly their naivety to the core, above for the greats of the past. I wonder if they grieve when they see how we live. By all means, it'll be great to change our ways. It's not too late. 100 years of living a lie, leading to crisis. That's why we're crying, asking what's happening. When you're trapped in bullshit we do and see in our own eyes, and that we embed in our minds. They rot in all the lies we fed ourselves. Now don't test yourselves. Renoro soke mukaro. Odhiguno dhama kinedi tokoromia. Noti guokori. Fororiwa dhokyo. Ukigehatika. There were visionaries back then, see, who had dreams and hopes of a greater world. But somehow power and money came, and they forgot it. Since some in a way, I'm lording over others, creating distractions to get what's left of the others. Years later, Sekoko ground, they come calling out for their brothers. A fixer drug injected into our brains. We are enslaved into an imperial realm. Living your life to feed another's, was working together for a greater cause. Of course, here, war here, hunger there. They work there, our money here. Not a life to choose, a life to bear.
All who are with us, all are here and now, sphere and now. Whether you got your mics on mute or whatever, just turn up your voice because you're here, and whether I can hear you through the Zoom or not, I don't want to be keeps, singing all along, because, this is a song for all voices, all voices everywhere to join in, regardless of language, regardless of whatever they've been taught or told, or all the nonsense out in the world of manufactured consent and manufactured nonsense. And I keep saying nonsense for whatever reason, but I see it everywhere throughout the seasons. And it's really just the people who have that kind of weird obsession with abstractions, right? Why? Everything is abstract stuff. Look, is a tree abstract? No. It's just there, out of itself. Being the missing link between the skies and the ground. Inviting the rain, inviting the water to come gather on its leaves. Right down the roots, meet up with the river. And the river runs and flows and goes through you and I. We're just living members of that river of life. We're water. No need to put us into a form. We're already. And that is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful way to be. So don't be afraid of what is to come, because you've got it all within you. I've got it all within me. We've got it all between. So share your voices and jump in and let yourself be heard. Don't worry about the neighbors. Maybe they just think, what's going on? Let's go sing as well. But sing. Is it wrong? Is it right? I don't care. Just sing. I don't see your mouth is open and, open and sound. I mean, maybe you're just humming along, which is fine. Yes.
I'm okay with the silence.
Let that Regeneration rise of the ashes of civilization. Let it rise above all the clutter. Let us be one. No separation. No more wars, no more. By touch me higher. Give me
Your feet, lost your heart.
Complex reflection. There's different types of levels to dimensions. Reality, complexity, simplicities. These are all mirror symmetries. Reflection of complexion, simplicities like the trees and the bees and leaves.
Belief of the tree of life, the geometry of life, the Gaia.
Multi-dimensional flip, read you like a manuscript.
Let's embrace the grace, humanimal grace, humanimal grace, humanimal grace, one and all. From the soils rise the souls, and the souls touch one another.
Yeah, there's different levels to the multi-dimensional flip. Everybody's reflections in a symmetrical flip. Deep down to the belly of the beast, though. Different types of rhythms in the sea, though. Emotions of the oceans. These are subliminal symmetrical emotions.
Not long ago, a bird roaming the skies found a flock of its kind on a journey, the destination being a course that all shared a mutual vision. In the flock, a starry-eyed bird full of grace in the lead had its maiden, and by the wings, it felt obligated to weave a nest. In its mind, infatuation had designed a future to be, one where the rest of the birds would look up to as to fly higher than the rest. The birds are still flying, and it collects thread and grass on every wattle its wings wound.
I can feel you all beating directly from the heart, right from where we started, threaded through this incredible journey. A beautiful beating from the heart. From the heart of the Regenaissance. The eternal now that we know we're tending to, we're sensing into. We're here together in this incredible spirit. Beautiful. The backcasting Evolutionary Alliance mediums have been expecting you. Oken arrived last year. He felt it. He knew he needed to be here. Shant brings his wisdom of weather that internal sensibility. Each one of you got into the groove. Now let me remind you of something that was once said. Bucky, our beloved Bucky, who brought us together today, sent me a message a long time ago from the future. He knew he would be gone, but linger in our hearts. Said, I seem to be a verb. Look at us. We're verbing. How about that? Marshall McLuhan suggested the medium is the message. The leprechaun kin, they know what it takes to be the mediums, to be here, communicating throughout time, in all space, and sharing what it takes to arrive at that more beautiful future our hearts know is possible. So here we are beaming in that speakeasy, that place of safety and calm, hearing each other, wending our way on this beautiful journey through the design science decade. You haven't beamed with us before. If you haven't had a chance to arrive in this sense of love that Bucky whispered to us many moons ago, love is metaphysical gravity. It's what brings us together, what binds us, what reminds us that we are in fact here in the noosphere with others, knowing self through another. So if I could ask to bring everybody back that wants to step into sphere and play a little game in this Regenaissance sphere. I'm going to start a story. We'll see where it goes. Come along with me. Are you ready? Once upon a moment, it slipped out of time. I met my friends here, ever so sublime. From here we went backcasting to remind us of how it was we arrived here. And the first step we took was, who's going to take us on that path? The first step we took was, come with me and share the next sentence. We'll pass it along, this threading of us.
I was reborn into the narrative of Regenaissance.
So we're on this path with those that were reborn into Regenera rising. I can hear you. I can sense you. Who's going to join this path? Who's going to whisper us forth to the future that's willing us in?
I am willing.
Again, Alicia?
I am willing.
You are willing.
I am willing.
You're willing and able. Who's joining willing and able?
Anyone else willing? Who else is willing?
I'm willing.
We are family.
I got all my sisters in me. Get up, everybody, and sing.
Word, fam, let's do this together.
Yeah. Aren't we doing it together all the way already? Everyone in their little boxes? Oi, oi, oi. Let's have a wave, everyone. Can we wave a little? As we wave, universe is waving back, you know? Hello, universe. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? Whatever day it is on your side of this place. It's already the next day over here. So never mind, we're here. That's what matters.
Can I share a little story of the eternal now? Wait, hold on. We have, where'd he go? Somebody wanted to jump in, share a little story about arriving to here and now. Who was that? Who was that? They raised their hand. Don't be shy. Okay.
So many more voices in the room to be heard.
Yeah,
and I know it might be daunting to make your voice be heard, but it won't hurt you. We're a sound system. So please, whatever it is that you feel right now, whatever it is that you see right now, whatever it is that you feel drawn to share, please go ahead.
These are the rhythm of the flow. These are the rhythms of the flow. It's the rhythms of the flow. Keep your mind sharp like a samurai sword. Different types of ways and different types of ways to soar. Geometrical perfections, reflections of each other in different dimensions. You just may be a twice-born life form, reincarnation. On your physicality, your physiology, you may find your mind might travel to a different dimension.
A lot of static.
Isn't that the sound of the ocean?
It's an interdimensional communication.
It's an interdimensional communication.
This morning, when I awoke, I had this beam that was sent to me from Struby. And I thought, what is this strange beam that he sends me of a mechanical foot? I was like, wait a second, a foot? That reminds me of a beam that I received many years ago that brought me here. Footprints. I didn't know how I would start today. But Stroopy, as usual, came out to play. And off we went on this path to arrive to this eternal now. Meaning. Sensing in what it feels like to be, to say I am, to be.
Hello.
Hello.
rhythm and I listen to yours. So whatever happens, we're transmuting the rhythm because now, it doesn't matter. We are in Zoom time. Yes, yes.
Mũndũ wakwa ũikaraga gatagatĩ ka hiũ igĩrĩ na ndatemagwo akĩnjĩra mũkũyũ nĩ mũtĩ wĩ honge itangĩtarĩka waikia mbogi manjarara icio ciathiũ na gũthiũ waciona barigici kĩrute mbogi matũ-inĩ ngũtare mũrĩa na gatĩ ndeciragia mũrĩa na kara nĩ ekũhĩa na mũremwo nĩ ndogo aigaga njairĩ mahiga gũthekio ti kwendwo kĩhoto kiunaga ũtamũgete na kũrĩa mbere ti gũkoroka kaihũ gacangacangi gatigaga kwao gũgĩthĩnjwo waikia mbogi manjarara icio ciathiũ na gũthiũ waciona barigici.
All the way overseer. I have a feeling deep inside that Roxy and Nico are melting. They're realizing the essence of their hearts they have given forth. Maybe they want to be a little bit with us, share what that feels like. So deep down. Make sure the energy doesn't get sucked out of the room.
What? Mark? What? What with the energy? What with the synergy? Let's the energy was sucked out. Let's draw in some synergy, shall we?
Well, it's just a momentary
breath.
pause. You know, beams
breath.
come in waves and frequencies, right, Stu? Right?
They come and they go and they move and they slow.
Good waves behind me.
Yeah. So how do we notice the beaming? How did we see the beaming? It was something Bucky attuned us to. He said, be here, be sphere, look into those little droplets of water. Imagine what it's like to look from the inside out of a rainbow. Yeah. To be a refractionary. To know that it's time to move away from simply reacting to refracting, to each bring our own perspectives and weave them together into this beautiful sense of beaming. I hear the music still going. It's just rippling through me in its waves and frequency.
I see Stephen. I want to nominate Stephen to play some piano.
Totally right, bro. Frequencies do travel through space and time into different dimensions. You know what's really interesting? That you're a floating head and you're speaking from the mountains.
I am in the land of inside out.
Ooh, Stephen. Yeah. Let them hear.
These guys can do it.
Oh, don't stop, Stephen. You're carrying us through.
Oh,
Lovely.
Keep going,
I
Stephen.
didn't
You're
know I
on,
was
man.
still doing this. I didn't know I was doing it live. I was just like practicing. Oh, someone unmuted me.
Yeah, we were listening. We hear you beaming all the way
I was
through the newest feed.
just working out the chord progression first.
Well, you want to tie us together? It's a good call. So I can weave a bit back to earlier as well. Oh no, let me grab something more. Yeah, no, don't wake the cat. That would wake the cat. Cat something else. Oh yeah, please sing. Whoops.
As we soak this in, this beaming from the Regenaissance bear, direct from the heart of Regenerative. Thank you all for the gifts that you bring, the presence that you are, the wondrous beings beaming. Now I've got to go because, believe it or not, I'm going to take on another beam. My nephew is having a surprise wedding online. How funny is that?
That's amazing. Well, you all, we have been here with Oaken and team having a collaborative conversation for our visions of the future. And we just flowed right on in to Mark's beaming session. Thank you so much, Mark.
You know, you guys are beaming all the time. It's nothing about me. I just happen to tune to it and love every one of you. I'll be back.
We love you.
Next Wednesday, we're going to have a 2-hour beaming session. Come join us. Look forward to it. You know.
2 days.
For those who don't know, Mark Smith is the living artifact of Mark Smith. Mark was given the sense of storytelling at an early age, encouraging him to articulate presence of mind. His leprechaun epiphany in 1979, inspired by Bucky Fuller and the electromagnetic spectrum, set him on a path for over 40 years, leading to the inaugural Design Science Studio cohort last year, where he participated on many fronts, including the launch of Beaming Regenera. Mark's passion is attuning to our mythic operating systems during this era of the Regenaissance, the Design Science decade. To listen deeply, feel our sense of ness, the resonance of we. These mythic operating systems we have been conjuring, the evolution of humanity, the story of us, interbeings, a leprechaun kin. Mark is looking forward to co-creating story seed vessels to encourage and amplify each new cohort of the Design Science Studio throughout the next decade of how it came to be we created a world that works for 100% of life. His passion is to nurture and help bring to life beaming, the backcasting evolutionary alliance mediums with the Design Science Studio cohort, visionaries, mentors, and those who sense the joy of beaming Regenera from the heart of the Regenaissance. Thank you so much, Mark. And thank you, Oaken. And thank you all.
Thank you, Alicia, having us here on the Vision Train and Design Science Studio in Regenera. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's such an honor, such a pleasure. I can hardly pry myself away from this space because it is so packed full of juiciness that I think my soul and probably most of your souls are longing for. And one of our sisters who helps fill our souls up with so much joy is Michelle Muller. Thank you so much for joining us, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much. It's such an honor to be here and share a little bit of my joy. Yeah, I'm going to lead a little bit of gyrokinesis. It's a little movement exercise. I'm not going to explain too much, but that's when I was first introduced to Buckminster Fuller was through this exercise, because I got in a really bad car accident, and it really made me aware of the tensegrity in the body and the oppositions and the oppositional forces that keep the structure intact, which really helped me overcome some pretty severe injuries in my spine. So yeah, well, we'll just do a gentle walk through for the next half an hour. If you want to join, if you want to just listen, that's okay. I'm just gonna do my thing, and then you can follow along if you want to.
Awesome. I just want to let everybody know a little bit about you real fast before you jump in. Michelle Muller is an artist from Southwestern Ontario who began painting with taking Amanda Sage workshops in 2017, and she's been a conductor on the Vision Train since its inception in March 2020. So she's been with us since day one. And she's passionate about the art of creating a painting as an act of intention for healing and being present to life. She's also a certified instructor of the holistic movement method Gyrokinesis, and she has a bachelor in biotechnology and an MSc in neuroscience from UBC.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm 7 months pregnant. So yeah, I also have the baby joining me, and yeah, that's why I want to ground in even more with you guys. So
Well, congratulations and welcome to both of you.
thank you. Okay, so this is a somatic exercise I'm going to just walk through. First, to get grounded in the space, if you want the most benefits, you want to be sitting on some kind of chair, stool that's flat with no wheels. And you want to have your feet flat on the ground in front of you. And yeah, your spine upright on your chair, and enough space around you. So just to get grounded into the space, I'll start warming up my hands a little bit, building up some energy. I'm going to take this and bring it over the face. Gently washing yourself over with this energy. You can build it up again. And you can do the back of the hands. And then gently up to your face. Massaging with this energy through your face, opening. We're just going to wake up some senses here, opening the eyes. You can do outer circles on the outer side of the eyes. And the eyebrows. Into the jaw. Circular motions outward. We're going to go to the earlobes. You can pull your earlobes down a little bit as you yawn into the back of your neck and open up your back of your skull. Gently pulling down the earlobes. Opening the inner ear. And then with the upper ear, we're going to pull the upper ear up as you exhale, just to have that feeling of elongation upward. We'll let the arms rest down by your side. All right, let's just take a couple moments to find our breath. I know I'm a little bit nervous, so I need to just take a moment. We can find the weight of the sit bones in the chair and feeling that is supporting you. We can sense the weight of our legs into the floor, like our feet would fall through the floor, but the floor is there, so you feel this connection to the floor through your feet. And we can bring the hands into the center of the thighs and gently exhale, pressing into your hands and releasing. Exhale on the outside, pressing out of the thighs and releasing. Exhale, guide your knees forward. So as you notice, your feet are engaging into the floor every time you do this, and release. So do that again. Exhale as you press your hands inward in the thighs, and you'll feel your feet engage into the floor. Also, you'll be coming up more on your sit bones as you do that, and release. This all happens naturally, so exhaling against the hands, engaging the thighs, the legs, the sit bone, release. We'll just do that again. Inward, exhale, release, and exhale on the outside, release. Okay, let's bring the hands, the thumbs together flat, and you interlace the fingers like this. And then sitting down, we're going to exhale gently, drumming as you exhale. Finding a rhythm. kind of coordinating your heartbeat. And then gently tap around the belly, intestine. This is a little warm up I'm doing. And then we're going to bend the elbows, roll back on the sit bones, and exhale as you drum your kidneys. You can drum up toward your lungs, exhaling out your mouth, and going down to your sit bone or to your sacrum, and exhaling. And then using the palm of your hand, the heel of your hand, you can turn your legs inwards slightly and exhale. Let your arms be heavy. Just fall into the glutes. To release the tension, the muscles, you can go down your legs. I'm exhaling. And then the inner thighs, open palms. Go down and out, letting the bones be heavy. And then the top of the legs, down and out, exhaling. We can tap on the knees, wake up the knees. And quickly, I'm just gonna do a little foot massage to give some love to our feet. So we can just pick up your foot. You can just go down the middle of your foot, opening it like a baguette, opening, massaging the toes. Just give your foot a little massage that feels good to you in this moment. Just finding that it's not curling inward and opening it nice and flat like a duck foot. You could do a couple circles one way, the other. Okay, and then the other foot we'll bring up, we'll open, massage down the center of the foot, massaging open. There's a lot of muscular tissue. And exhaling as you're releasing. And we'll do some circles one way and back. Okay, now we'll come back to the center position. And we're gonna start with our arms by our side. So coming back into the breath. And wanting to find the position on our sit bones where we feel the most supported. So gently rocking to the back or to the front of your sit bones to see where does it feel that your spine can be the most relaxed upward. And that your legs feel like waterfalls, nice and heavy downward into the floor. And then from here, we're going to, on our next exhale, keeping the spine nice and elongated. And that's by engaging the feet gently into the floor. You can feel you come more on your sit bones, your spine's long, your back of your neck. The energy goes up your spine, up through the top of your head. And so on the next exhale, we'll gently keep this integrity of the spine as we exhale and rock backwards into the back space by pressing into our feet. And as we inhale, we gently rock forward, still reaching the spine up, not too much forward. And exhale back. You can bring your hands to your stomach or your gut, your seed center. Inhale forward. Finding this pendulum flow with your breath as you exhale, it carries you back. Inhale. And finding that engagement between the feet as you exhale back. Inhale forward. One more time. Exhaling, engaging the feet. And inhale forward. Now just to go side to side a couple times, we're going to just transfer the weight slightly to one sit bone as you exhale. Or inhale, it's okay. And release back to center. So just transferring the weight slightly and still reaching up through the top of the spine and the head. The other hip will stay relaxed and center. Inhale or exhale one way. One more time on the other side. Going off center so we can find our center when we come back. Okay, now the hands are still on the stomach. We're going to, this time as we exhale, we're going to roll the pelvis forward and exhale out the mouth. And as I inhale, the pelvis rocks back into a slight curl. Exhale forward. You can use the hands here to motion. Allow the exhale to carry you forward. Just think about the pelvis. Inhale back. The upper body just relaxes, will follow. Play with this though, recognizing the breath and how it coordinates with the movement and the engagement of the feet. I'll do a few more inhaling. Like a Tai Chi flowing with the energy. Okay. And now when we exhale, we're still going to come back on our sit bones, curl, reach our arms down. And as we inhale, we come up on our sit bones, pressing two walls apart. Exhale again, curling back, arms come down, engaging the inner thighs. Inhaling, sitting up. Looking forward, our shoulders stay relaxed. Exhale, curl. Inhale, think about more going horizontal than vertical with the arms, so keep the shoulders down. Exhale back. Inhale up. So curl and arch. Exhale. One more here. Okay, now the arms come in as you curl, the arms come in, exhale out the mouth. And then slowly inhale, the spine is arching, opening the arms as you inhale through the nose more and more. And exhale, curl, coordinating the legs, the feet. Inhaling slowly, going with the integrity of the spine is moving the body. Inhaling, reaching through your fingertips. Opening, opening, opening. Exhale. One more time on each side. So inhale, rolling the pelvis forward. The pelvis carries the spine, which opens the arms, opens the fingertips. And look. Inhale and exhale, close all together. One more time on the other side. Inhaling, reaching, expanding, using your feet in the ground to keep your pelvis supported. And exhale, arms come in. Okay, now bring the arms in. We're going to inhale, reach up, suck in the guts, the belly. Sitting on top of the sit bones, and exhale, curl. Again, inhaling up, engaging the feet to lift your guts. Exhale. Throw. Inhale again, one more time. Reaching up. And exhale down. Now we're going to speed that up a bit, 4 more times. The pelvis is carrying me up and down. 3, I think we'll do one more after this. 4. Okay, now in a low V, finding supportive feet position. Just holding your hands in a low V for a moment, finding your breath, breathing through your hands. Noticing how your spine feels, the support, if it's changed in your body, where you're sitting on your sit bones. And the shoulders are relaxed. We're slowly going to, on the next inhale, bring the arms up around you. You can slightly bend your arms to keep your shoulders down when you need to. And gently massaging your aura, gathering your energy as you inhale to the top. And exhale, bend your elbows down, bringing the energy back in. Noticing your spine taller as you go down. Bring it back onto your lap. Rest your hands. Okay, and then we're going to move into some spirals. I just want to make sure I'm checking the time. Okay. So spiraling the spine next. Again, we want to start with initiation through the feet. So having them more parallel this time. We feel an engagement of the pick a foot, an opposite foot, the opposite hip. That creates a scissoring in the opposite hip. The pelvis is what carries the spine. The rest of the way around. Follow with your eyes. And come back to center. Exhale. So we can inhale as we spiral, engaging the foot, the hip. The rest of the body spirals up, around with the eyes. And back to center. Inhaling again the other way. Starting at the base of the spine, up. Back to center. And go slow so you really follow. You're tracking the movement. Where is it initiated from and how is it traveling through your body? Back to the center. I want to do this breath 3 times we're going to do to get some power in the center, more power. It's looks funny, but it's going to be a big exhale. You're going to have your feet engaged. We're going to concentrate the energy from the seed center all the way into our seed center. As we exhale, sounds like this. I'm pushing all the air out the back of my throat, all the way from my guts, squeezing a sponge or visualization. Okay, we'll just try it 3 times, okay? Inhale first through the nose. And exhaling. Squeezing out the sponge with my breath, my guts. Okay, inhale again. Again. Engaging your feet is important. One more time. Your spine gets longer. Okay, release. So now I want to do some spirals, and now we have a little more power in our exhale when we do this. Because the spiral, just want to be careful that you're not jerking your spine to spiral. We really want to find the integrity from the bottom of the spine up through the top of our heads. We get taller as we spiral. So to start, we're going to inhale in the center, just quickly through the nose. And then you can use your leg in the back of your chair to exhale and follow with your eyes, okay? Okay, we'll start. Inhale. You can watch first and then we'll flow with this for like a good amount. You want to find you're getting tall at the end, you can use your stool. You use the opposition of your legs. And to really concentrate, you follow with your eyes. 6, 7, 8. Okay, nice. Then we're going to bring the legs in slightly closer. We'll do it on a nice big juicy inhale. You can put your opposite arm over the opposite foot. I'm trying to keep my back straight and center. And then as I inhale through the nose slowly, my spine, again, try to start with the lower spine is what initiates it open. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Opposition through the opposite arm to pull the spine, arching, opening the fingertips, yawning, reaching as far as you can and beyond. And exhale, curling out of it. And on the other side, use opposite leg, opposite arm to inhale, slowly spiraling the arm around, arching, following, looking up and away to inhale, yawning, and exhale, curl. I know it can be a lot to watch and listen and everything. Let's do that again, one side, on the other side. Inhaling around. Just making sure you do what feels good to you and it doesn't hurt. If it hurts, just don't do it. Yeah. Inhale, open, 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 reach. And exhale, curl. One more time, the other side. Imagine somebody's pulling your arm up and over and away farther than you thought you could reach. And exhale. All right, that's enough for spirals. We'll just do some quick side bending. So opening your legs a little wider. We're going to exhale and just drop one sit bone. Inhale, center. So your ear is listening to the hip. Inhale, center. Try to find this heavy quality. Just to create this seed in your spine. Okay, now on the next one, we're going to inhale, and as we reach, as we put our weight into one hip, we reach the opposite arm down and out, and reach that rib cage up as we inhale, separating them, and exhale down. Okay, the other side, transferring the weight of your hip over. You're going to reach the opposite arm. This arm is just motioning the ribs to come forward, come this way. Inhaling more and more to expand and release. We'll do that one more time. The feet are also another aspect. So you're pressing away as you're transferring the weight of your hip. You're pressing away from this foot. Inhaling, reaching the ribs away from the arm. This arm, the lower arm, inhaling. And the other side one more time. Reaching away from pressing into the foot to reach the opposite rib cage away. Inhaling. And release. Okay, starting at the seat center again. We're going to exhale, engage one foot into the floor, press the seat center away as you exhale. Quick inhale through the nose as you switch. Exhale, press the opposite foot away from the seat center. So we're gently rocking side to side, exhaling out the mouth with the mouth open, like the ocean. We are waves moving, flowing. But just trying to find that connection with the feet and the seed center here. And once we establish that, we can move the rest of the body more. So use your visualization here. We can let the head and neck fall at the end. Be the seaweed under the ocean. And try to stay horizontal. So we're not leaning forward or back, we're going side to side. And the exhaling is helping that releasing of the tension, letting go. But you feel this integrity all the way from the feet. Again, you can track the movement all the way through your body. How is it flowing? Is it skipping? It's okay. The inhale is just a quick inhale through the nose, so you can really enjoy the exhaling across the whole body. And then you can realize your feet start moving like a cat kneading as you go side to side. Kind of a push and pull with the legs. Okay. And then we're just going to reverse it quickly. We're going to inhale. We're going to be going side to side and lifting the head up like a playful puppy. We're waking up and we're moving up, 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 up. Okay. And then we're going to exhale, curl, engaging the feet, going back on the kidneys and the sit bones, exhaling. Nice stretch in the lower back. Inhale, reaching the arms up, suck in the belly. And then let the arms float down. And then it's probably, 3 minutes. So we'll just do a quick wave forward, sitting up nice and tall in the center. We're going to look forward. You're going to exhale again with this ocean breath, but keeping the integrity of your lower back and spine up. Exhale, moving into an arch. Engaging the feet to curl back. Exhale even more. Inhale up. So it's a wave. Exhale forward, out the mouth. And inhale up. So just enjoy it. Yeah. Let's do a 4 more. I can't go very much forward, so I'm just gonna really engage the feet. Make sure I track the spine. Moving vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay, back to center. We're gonna just turn the body so you go over one thigh. Again, exhale, just go twice. Over one thigh. Gets into some different areas in the spine, the back muscles. And the other thigh. Exhale. Inhale up. Perfect. Now we're just gonna finish, we engage the leg. We're gonna exhale, we're gonna slide the heel forward as you exhale from the seat center. Inhale your leg back in. Sliding my heel, it's in flex along the floor as I exhale. Reaching through the heel and the top of the head, the spine. One more time on each side. Exhale, pressing the heel forward into space to make the spine longer. Inhale back. And last one. It's a gentle curl as you're exhaling. And we'll come back up. And let's just for a second stand up. I know, okay, we're on the dot. This is just like, we're gonna come, up on our toes. We're gonna inhale, come up on our toes. You can bring your shoulders up to your ears at the same time. And then fall. We'll just do that 2 more times. Inhaling, come up on the toes, bring the shoulders up to your ears. And then you can bounce down. And one more time. Inhaling your shoulders up to your ears, rising up. And exhaling down and feeling the weight of your body and the support of the ground. You can just walk in a circle around your chair to feel this integration of the body as you look around, your eyes forward, seeing your space and feeling like you're supported in space. And hopefully that was fun. Thank you so much for anybody that participated and listened.
It was amazing, Michelle. I'm always really glad whenever I do this with you, because you can really feel like, as an artist or as a human being that's working maybe at a computer a lot, of which I am both, it feels so good to just like get those stretches in and kind of knock your body around and like feel, like you said, like the tensegrity inside your body and kind of attune to that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I like wish that we were doing this
every week. I know.
Yeah.
I should be. But yeah, sorry, I get a little nervous at the beginning. It took me a minute, but thank you.
No, you're amazing. You did such a great job with it. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you. Can't wait to do it again.
Yes, thank you, Michelle. That was amazing.
My spine thanks you, Michelle.
That was incredible. Thank you.
We're gonna start. I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. So for anyone who's out there, come on in. I'm about to have a whole other amazing session. And thank you,
See you soon.
Thank you, Michelle. See you soon. We have another evening of amazing artists and creators. And how many more days? 7 more days. Come on in. The water's warm.
Yeah.